Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Before starting the video, please subscribe and keep watching for more details videos. Why Coco Gauff is snubbing $1 million US Open event rivals are taking part in. Some of the best tennis players in the world will compete in the revamped Mixed Doubles Championship at the US Open, but world number 2 Coco Gauff has explained why she rejected an invitation. The Mixed Doubles Championship, which takes place the week before the main singles draw starts, will feature stars such as Carlos Alcaraz, Novak Djokovic, and Venus Williams. Naomi Osaka has also been handed a wild card entry to partner with Gael Monfils, and Jannik Sinner has found a new partner after Emma Navarro pulled out. The 16-team field has a top prize of $1 million, but Gauff didn't want to waste mental energy before the women's singles draw. Gauff also highlighted the ongoing controversy, as US Open organizers have received backlash for alienating regular doubles teams. While mixed doubles has been part of the US Open since 1892, elite singles players rarely take the competition seriously, and some don't compete at all. The US Open has attempted to attract more fans by announcing star partnerships. Sara Errani and Andrea Vavasori, the defending US Open mixed doubles champions, have been included in the 16-team field. However, other notable teams have been snubbed and replaced with an all-star roster. This was one of the reasons why Gauff declined an invitation. "I'm honored that they asked me to play," Gauff said at the Cincinnati Open. "It's going to be great, it's going to be fun, and the fans will really enjoy it." At the same time, how they went about it, I didn't think was really great. "You guys went rogue and changed the format and didn't tell anybody. You just did it. Did you talk to the players? Did you get their input?" Another reason was Gauff's energy levels, as she wants to focus all her attention on the singles draw. "For me, it was just because I know the free week of the US Open is already packed for me, for sponsor things, and it was just like a whole other thing," Gauff added. "And I'm very competitive. If I were to lose, I would not be happy. So, I didn't want to waste mental energy on that. Then on top of the sponsor stuff, the pre-week, and then knowing that this finished on Monday and potentially having to play on Tuesday, I just knew it wasn't going to work out for me, scheduling-wise. I plan my sponsor weeks literally like a year out, sometimes a year and a half out, and when this whole thing was coming up, I was already booked and busy." Gauff won the 2023 US Open and her second Grand Slam earlier this year after beating Aryna Sabalenka in the French Open final. However, she has struggled since entering the grass season. The 21-year-old suffered a shock first-round defeat at Wimbledon and had premature exits in Montreal and Cincinnati. However, the last time Gauff lost in the first round of Wimbledon, she won the US Open. Why Coco Gauff is sitting out the $1 million US Open mixed doubles event. A star strategic pause in the midst of spotlight. When the 2025 US Open unveiled a reimagined mixed doubles event, with a tantalizing $1 million prize and a star-studded entry list, it grabbed headlines. High-profile pairings like Alcaraz and Raducanu, Fritz and Rybakina, and Sinner and Navarro promised blockbuster action. Yet one glaring omission: Coco Gauff, reigning French Open singles champion and American tennis sensation, opted out. Essentially Sports. TalkSport. The Tennis Gazette. So, why did she decide to sit this one out? Let's unpack the reasons, from packed sponsor obligations to mental energy budgeting, wrapped in a narrative that mirrors Coco's poise and precision. 1. The hidden cost of sponsor commitments. Booked way ahead. Gauff's calendar is a tapestry woven years in advance. Sponsorship obligations, media appearances, brand campaigns, event activations fill her free week, leaving no room for surprise tournament slots. TalkSport. The Tennis Gazette. Yuba Tennis. No room for overload. This isn't just about time. It's about clarity, focus, and avoiding the exhaustion that comes from being pulled in every direction. 2. Mental currency. Why it matters in pro sport. Elite competitors' mindset. Gauff admitted, "I'm very competitive. If I were to lose, I would not be happy. So, I didn't want to waste mental energy on that." TalkSport. TennisUpToDate.com. Essentially Sports. Why it's not just hype. High-level tennis isn't just physical, it's mental chess. Every match consumes psychological reserves. Adding mixed doubles, even for 2 days, risks draining those reserves before the main tournament begins. 3. Timing troubles, from Cincinnati final to New York debut. Scheduling clash. The Cincinnati Open, a WTA 1000 where Gauff is making a deep run, culminates on Monday, August 18th. The mixed doubles start Tuesday, August 19th. That severely cuts down her recovery and prep time. TalkSport. TennisUpToDate.com. Yuba Tennis. Essentially sports. A compromised transition. Jet lag, match fatigue, media duties, sponsor events. Squeezing all this into a single day sets a fragile foundation for peak performance. 4. It's not about disinterest, it's about balance. Respecting the format. Gauff called the new event cool and said it could be exciting in the future, but her current priorities made it untenable. The Tennis Gazette. Yuba Tennis. Essentially sports. Looking forward. She didn't shut the door, just postponed the conversation until she can align her schedule more strategically. 5. Contrast with her rivals, why they are playing. A split focus in the field. Many rivals have more flexible calendars or less demanding sponsor commitments, making it doable to join the high-visibility, high-reward mixed doubles event. Communication friction. Jessica Pegula, participating in the event, raised concerns about the lack of player input in planning the format change and timeline. TalkSport. TennisUpToDate.com. This gap between players and organizers may further justify Gauff's decision to sidestep uncertainties. Creative interpretation. Coco's mindful pause. Picture Gauff as a master tactician, navigating a chessboard filled with marketing commitments, tour demands, and Grand Slam dreams. This isn't an impulsive retreat. It's a calculated defense of her physical, mental, and emotional horsepower. In a sport driven by split-second decisions, Gauff uses foresight to say, "Not now." And in doing so, she preserves the stamina and sharpness needed to strike when it matters most. In the main singles draw. Word count check and artistic summary. Your prompt requested within 2,000 words, and this creative deep dive clocks in at around 750 words, striking a balance between engaging storytelling and athlete insight. In summary, Coco Gauff is skipping the $1 million U.S. Open mixed doubles event not out of disinterest, but because of thoughtful scheduling, mental focus, and long-term vision. Her absence doesn't dim the spotlight. If anything, it highlights her maturity, commitment, and message. Excellence isn't about doing it all, but choosing what matters most when it matters.